How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, CG in the Universe. And we are coming at you here with another Movies on the Run episode. We haven't done one of these in quite a while, okay? So today's episode, this was something that I sort of drummed up in my sleep last night. I was thinking about, what other ideas or videos can I come up with for the channel? And light bulb went off my head about 2 in the morning. I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I haven't talked about VHS in quite a while. Maybe I'll do a video with 4 reasons to collect VHS in 2023. So here we go. I've got 2 reasons that I know of off the top of my head, and the other 2 I'm going to have to come up with on the fly. So as you can see here, I've got a nice selection of VHS. I've got a whole wall of VHS that you guys can't see over there. So why do I collect VHS? So, it's relatively inexpensive. I shouldn't even say relatively. It is inexpensive. So that would be reason number 1 to collect VHS in 2023. You can pick up these movies for like 99 cents. So unlike records, vinyl as they call it nowadays, the kids these days, they call it vinyl. Records, which have shot up in price ridiculously. You go on to fucking the classifieds and you'll find someone trying to sell Michael Jackson's Thriller for $25. VHS, to this day, remains inexpensive. You can pick up a copy of David Lynch's Mulholland Drive, okay, for less than $1. So, yeah, number 1 reason to collect VHS in 2023, it's cheap. It's inexpensive and it's cheap. The second reason to collect VHS in 2023, it's just plain fun. It's fun to be able to discover new movies that you may have never heard of before. And let's be honest here, a lot of these movies were released on VHS and may not have gotten a DVD or a Blu-ray release, okay? So, yeah, reason number 2 is it's a lot of fun to go out into the wild, go to the thrift store, go to the VHS section, and find a lot of obscure films that you may not have heard of before, okay? Number 3, a lot of the streaming services don't have a lot of the awesome films that you're seeing here as an example. The only way you can watch these is if you hunt down maybe an old DVD or a VHS copy of these movies. Okay, and even then you go onto the streaming service and you're dealing with commercials half the time, or you're dealing with resolution issues and all the rest of it. Whereas if you put it into your VCR, there's none of that. You just play the movie the way it was intended to be watched. You can watch it on a CRT, right? And it looks absolutely incredible. So it's just plain fun. You know what I mean? Was that 3? Are we at 3? Or is that 2? So the other thing too is streaming services have gone up in price because of the economy. Okay, it's no longer a viable solution to cord cut anymore. Okay, it's just as expensive to get a streaming service. Some of these services cost $15, $20 a month. You're almost further ahead to not pay these monthly subscriptions for these services like Netflix, which there's nothing good on Netflix. You're almost better ahead just to cut that off completely. Okay? And you could go down to a thrift store, right? You can walk in there and you could pick up 10 movies for $10. Okay? Bring them home, spend the month watching them. When you're done, bring them back to the thrift store, donate them, okay? Get a 25% off coupon. Go back into the thrift store and pick up 10 more movies, okay? It's actually cheaper to buy VHS than to try to watch movies on these streaming services. So, yeah, it's a great time to collect VHS, absolutely. I can't recommend it enough. I haven't spent a lot of money building up my collection. It's nice to have the VHS up on the wall. You can see the beautiful artwork on the spine. I love it. I love VHS. I like putting in the VHS into the VCR onto the CRT, okay, with the poor image quality and the graininess and all the rest, and being able to rewind it when you're done. I love that experience. It's just like playing a retro console, as an example of video games. I enjoy that aspect of it. I don't need to see a movie like Fargo or Raising Arizona or Blue Velvet in 4K. I don't. I can watch it in low resolution on a CRT. That's the way it was meant to it's not going to affect the experience watching it in a low resolution, lo-fi. It almost adds charm to it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, 2023 is a great time to collect VHS. It is a great time to probably save money by maybe unsubscribing from a lot of these streaming services, which try to give you a little taste of everything, but you log on and you look at 1,000 movies that they throw in your face and you can't find one that interests you. You know what I mean? Straight to Netflix garbage that was produced in 2023, when you can go back and watch a lot of these old classics from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and rediscover what film is all about. So yeah, that's it. Just want to talk about 3 or 4 reasons to collect VHS in the year 2023. And I love my VHS so much. I do. I really do. Don't care much about DVD. Blu-ray, don't give a fuck about that. Streaming services, But VHS holds a special place in my heart. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. So that's going to do it for this video. Cut it off here. Right around the 7-minute and 37-second mark. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful. You take care.